Hi everyone, welcome to E-System Design. So this series we are going to focus on the system designing aspect related to the software engineering. The E letter signifies here the electronics part as well as the internet part. So when you talk about any of the uh, architecture, which is more towards the IoT, where you have a hardware component also, software component also. They need to interact between hardware and software. So that's significant. And if you are completely talking about the internet technology and any software that will go and deploy into the internet, so that will also be covered as a part of software. So below is the agenda. We are going to talk about the about me, and we will look at the course overview. We will look at who should join this course, and then we will go into why system designing, what is system designing, and some of the key aspects. So when you talk about me, so I am an experienced software architect. So currently working with one of the Fortune 200 company. I have been involved in the architecture, designing, and the implementation. And I have been working with some of the major domains belonging to IoT, mobility, telecom, semiconductor domain. So you can know more about me from my LinkedIn profile as well. I will put down that into the description. Now going to the course overview. So in this comprehensive course, we are going to deep dive into the world of system design, and we will explore the principles, strategies, and the best practices for creating any scalable, robust, and high performing software system. So whether you are a beginner or experienced professional, this course has something for you to grasp the fundamental, or if you are an experienced professional, you can aim to enhance your expertise. Okay, moving forward, who should join this course? So this course is for all software engineers who are aspiring to become a system architect, for all the developers who are looking to enhance their understanding of system design principle, the tech enthusiast interested in building scalable and robust system, and all the students and professionals seeking to expand their knowledge in software engineering concepts. Now we'll move towards why system designing. So it is a very fundamental and crucial component for building any kind of a software, successful software system. So it sets the foundation for efficient development, scalability, maintainability, and meeting stakeholder expectation. So by investing time and effort into system designing, organizations can actually reduce risk, and they can improve the software quality, and they can deliver robust solution that meets the need of their user and the market. Now think in this term, like suppose if you want to create one building, so you need to understand what all components are required to create that building. So it could be from a cement to iron to brick. So and then you need to understand these are the building blocks. So now you need to understand the correct position of those component also, so that it can come and convert that into a building. So we'll talk more into this, and this is what it lays down the foundation for any of the software system as well. Then we'll talk about what is system designing. So system designing, if you know, also commonly known as system architecture or system design, and it is actually a process of creating a blueprint or a plan for complex systems. So before you jump directly into the coding or you start doing the development, you should have a blueprint or a plan in place before going ahead. So this is a fundamental block about how you can create your blueprint and plan for that complex system. The other part is the goal is to create a well-defined and comprehensive design that guides the development team, implementation, and maintenance of the system. So this can result in a reliable, scalable, and maintainable solution. So now look at what are the key aspects. So now look at what are the key aspects of system designing. So when we look at the key aspects, so this talks about the requirement analysis. So requirement analysis, it talks about the understanding and documenting functional and non-functional requirement. Modeling, it creating models or diagram to represent the system architecture. Then talking about the component identification, it talks about identifying major component or modules. Then comes the architecture design, which revolves around the defining the overall system architecture and defining any suitable style, pattern, or frameworks. Then comes the data design, which revolves around the data within the system and including entities and storage. If we talk about the interface design, so this is all about defining interfaces and communication protocol. Behavioral design talks about the system behavioral algorithms, rules, and workflow. Performance and scalability talks about the addressing performance requirement and designing for scalability. Security and reliability design talks about the incorporating security measures and reliability features into the system design. Testing and validation strategy talks about the strategies for testing and validating the system design. So these are the very important aspects of system designing. We are going to deep dive in all of these different areas of system designing going forward. So that's all for this video. Please stay tuned and thank you.